as a fall decor piece, they're not only the right size, they're the right price. We're saying grab a handful of foam pumpkins from the dollar store, and with a little bit of dressing up, they will be that coordinated touch for your fall decor. Michelle Bauer has 3 ways to make over the dollar store pumpkin. It's so good to have you. Good to meet you, Michelle.
Thank you.
You have made over a few sets. What do you like about this flip or this project?
You know what? I love that I can put them out in September. I have them out all the way through Thanksgiving. I can give them a little makeover so they fit the decor in my house, and they're inexpensive so they don't break the bank.
Love that. Love that best of all the game. Show us what you've done. It started like this?
Yeah, so when you go to Dollar Tree, they're gonna look like this.
I mean, kind of tacky.
Kind of tacky.
Nice and bright. If that's your style, I hope I didn't offend.
Yeah, so we want to give them a little makeover so they look a little bit more trendy.
Yeah.
So here is a couple that I've made over already.
This is what I would buy not at the dollar store, but at the chic boutique.
Yeah, for sure.
Down the street. Those are darling.
So I've painted this one, and just by painting it, you can tell how much more upscale and trendy it looks.
Totally.
Switched out the stem. This one, I'm gonna show you how to do like a little gift wrap, tissue wrap cover over the pumpkin.
Okay.
That's my favorite.
Okay.
This one is covered with dry pinto beans. So I was kind of going for like a warty pumpkin kind of look.
Yes.
And a gourd and stuff like that.
With that cool texture, those bumps and grooves.
Yes.
Let's start with maybe, it's kind of like beginner, medium, advanced. I mean, I know they're all easy, but as far as the look and the scale and the effect, let's start with the painted pumpkin. What type of paint are you using?
Okay, so when you're painting your pumpkin, you can really use any kind of paint. You can use craft paint, you can use leftover house paint, spray paint.
It adheres okay to the foam?
Yes. If you're gonna put them outside, I'd probably use an exterior paint.
Sure.
Otherwise, it's gonna wash off.
Good tip. Does it suck it up and soak up a lot of paint with the foam?
I usually do like 2 coats.
Okay,
And
all
it's
right.
pretty easy.
Okay.
A little tip is after you paint your pumpkin and it's wet, I like to put them down on wax paper. So then when it's dry and you pull it back up, nothing is stuck to the bottom.
Aha.
So this is one that I painted. After I paint it, what I do is I'll just take a serrated knife, cut a small hole in the top of it.
This is how you stuff the stem?
Stuff the stem.
The stem is my favorite part, where it's all woodsy and you know, organic.
Yes, and the stems were so fun. I basically have a little field by my house, and I went through gathering sticks and branches and everything.
This looks like a good pumpkin topper. This looks like a good pumpkin topper. That's a fun forage project.
Yeah, and they just add so much character to your pumpkin.
And do you glue it or just stick it on in there?
You can just stick it right in.
All right, okay. Those are so cute.
Yeah, so they're super easy. The second one, this is how I cover it with gift wrap tissue, and you can find gift wrap tissue super inexpensively, 49 cents a sheet. The first thing you want to do is paint your pumpkin.
Okay.
You want to paint it a similar color to the tissue, because once you adhere the tissue to the pumpkin, the color underneath will bleed through. So I'll just give a little demonstration. So we want to take our Mod Podge, and we want to...
You said that correctly. We won't get any emails on you today. You'd be surprised how Mod Podge. Yeah, I can't say that. The emails come piling in. We've heard from you over the years. We get it. We get it. She's good. She's in the clear.
Yes, I've said that before,
Mod
so
Podge.
now I know it's
Doesn't
Mod
rhyme.
Podge. Yep. Okay, so you want to just coat your pumpkin, and you can do it as thick as you want or as thin as you want. Cover the entire pumpkin. And
isn't that funny? Don't mess with crafters and their vocabulary.
no, we know our stuff.
We are talking the talk.
Yes. Okay, so we'll just do this super quick.
I want to know how you got it. So I would expect it to really crinkle and bubble and crease. And there's areas where it did, which just adds to the charm. But it's actually, you kept the smooth aesthetic of the design really nicely. I want to know how you did that.
Okay, so I'll show you. Let's see. We'll just cover it really. I won't cover the whole thing.
Yeah, that's
for the
probably
sake
good.
of time.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have our Mod Podge on here. We're going to take our tissue, and all I do basically is just kind of set it in the center, and we're going to gently press it into the Mod Podge.
Okay.
Try not to pull too hard or tug because it will rip the tissue.
So that's it, just gentle hands.
Gentle hands, gentle hands. And then once it's all pressed on here, it's going to look like this, kind of a crinkly mess. So after that, basically all you want to do is take your scissors, trim as close to the pumpkin as you can, get all those loose ends off, and there's really no right or wrong here, just really clean it up. After that, we're going to apply another coat of Mod Podge over the entire pumpkin.
Okay.
And we're going to cover those loose seams up. And once we do that, we're going to kind of press them down with our finger. And that's going to just get those down there so it'll give a smooth effect.
It's like smoothing away our flyaways every morning as we stare in the mirror. We just gently spread those creases.
That's right.
To flatness. Okay, so, super cute.
Then after you're done, cut a hole in the top with the knife and add your stem. You can also add a ribbon if you like.
I love the bow detail, I do.
Yeah, super
little gross grain ribbon there, that's so cute. Okay, third project, our bumpy, lumpy gourd.
Yes, okay, so this one, the first thing you want to do is a coat of paint on your pumpkin.
Good green.
Whatever color you want it to be. Yeah, super on trend right now.
I'm into that green right now, that's funny, okay.
Yes. After that, we're going to take the Mod Podge again and we're going to apply it in small sections. If you try and do the whole pumpkin at one time, the beans are gonna slide down. So what I generally do is I'll do a small section, let it sit in a bowl like this and dry, and then rotate it.
Smart of you.
Okay, then once that's all finished, it's gonna look like this. After it's completely dry, we can add another coat of paint to the entire pumpkin, your same paint, it'll stick just fine. Cut a hole in the top and add your stem.
These are 3 fun projects that produce 3 darling pops of decor that, as Michelle said, can start now in your home and stretch you through the Thanksgiving season. So good bang for your buck in more than one way. And really hard to believe these chic designs came from that. I feel bad I called him tacky because we can celebrate the cheesiness around holidays like Halloween. This cheesy, cute pumpkin, hard to believe that makeover. Bippity boppity boo. It turned it into the cutest little decor piece. Thank you so much for sharing and teaching. Where can we see more ideas from you?
You can find me on Instagram. It's @_thepinklemon, or on TikTok, the Pink Lemon, and I also have a Etsy shop.
Okay, we'll meet you there. Happy Halloween, Michelle. Thank you.